Hello, offering. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. So tired. Alright. And we are back into the groove of things. What do you think of my storage? It's totally empty right now, because I've got to make the little brain computer thing that goes in the middle. But that requires a diamond. In full disclosure, I don't know how I'm going to get a diamond at this point. If I follow this train down, there's a little crystallizer. It can grow an array of important crystals. Does that include diamond? Probably not, that would be too powerful. Yeah, I can use it without the little brain thing, but I'm really lazy. I'm going to have to set it up, and then the brain will just allow me to shift right-click to auto-deposit everything into it. So I'm going to have like a 6-hour item sorting stream. I mean, that's not what this is, but 6 hours is about how long it would take me to sort items. For the meantime, I guess I'll just show off some of my farming. I've got the sugarcane here, which I've always had. That's mallow, don't mind them. Mallow's not actually doing anything. Over here, I found a taller room to grow my bamboo. It's how I was able to make these storage drawers. Over here is just my fishing pond still. I've got an iron pick, so I can go see what this skystone stuff is. True. I need to pretend to organize stuff. There's multiple slots there, so I can have, like, technology on one side, magic on the other, and then, like, AE2? Is that what that skystone stuff is from? I've yet to go down there and actually pick it up, but I've got an iron pick, so I can now. It's on my to-do list to see what's up here. In fact, let's go do that now. I don't know if this is somewhere I've been before, otherwise I probably would have taken the oven. Or stove. Ow! Alright, there's a good chance that's why I didn't take the stove, is that's floor that you just fall through. Right, let's dig our way up. I think here's where I fell. It's another storage mod. Is that the one with the computer? Because I think that's in the asexual and aromantic Cobblemon mod. But there's a lot of stuff I'm not going to be able to do unless I can figure out how to get diamonds. Alright, real quick, let's make this... Whoops. I keep forgetting I can't shift crouch. Do I want to use bamboo planks? I might as well, I've got enough of them. Right, that carpet isn't destroyable. I have an idea where I might be able to get a diamond. A single one. And that's if I melt down my jukebox in the smeltery. But I don't know if I'm going to need a diamond to be able to get more. Why not use scaffolding as the floor? I could do that. I'm pretty limited on scaffolding, though. Not to mention, I don't know how far this illusory carpet that you fall through goes. And scaffolding can only go out so far before it falls apart. I guess I also don't need to replace the entire floor. As long as I don't run up here blindly, I should be able to not fall through. Whoops. Hello, Pocket Dragon! Yeah, I've got no energy, so I'm just kind of doing a low-energy Minecraft stream. Alright. Ooh, a television. I think they're... What do I get for televisions? Silver. I don't know what silver is good for. I can get more iron from this. Okay, alright. And then I've explored over there. so I now know where I'm at. Yeah, it's like that in a couple places in the back rooms where you just kind of fall through the carpet. Which is fine, but I'm... Whoops. Ow, really stupid, as you can tell. I don't know why I thought I had idiot-proofed more of the floor than I did. Alright, let's go try to idiot-proof it from up there. Let's see here. Diamond. Crafting. If I can find diamond horse armor, I can crush it to get at least 1 diamond and a 10% chance of 3 more. Alloy smelting. Crusher. Well, this seems awfully complicated. Basic chemical tank. I can get infinite charcoal, so if I could figure out what the hell this is, I could get diamonds. Diamond dust. Enrichment chamber. I get 1 diamond, I can turn it to dust and then turn the dust into more diamonds. Precision sawmill. That's the jukebox. The method I was going to use is the casting, where you get molten diamond, which you can get from melting down a jukebox, which will get you a single diamond. That's how I plan on doing it, but if there is a better way, I should probably do that. Because the real reason I need the diamond right now, if I come into here, I want to make one of these. No, not that. Yeah, drawer controller, which requires a diamond. And some redstone comparators, but I can actually make comparators. See, I don't know what antimatter is, which is why that seems pretty complicated. But I do have infinite charcoal, so if I can figure that out down the road, well, we'll have diamonds that I can use for my arts and crafts projects. Wee! I don't know why I do this to myself. I don't know what aluminum is good for, but I can also melt down... Let's go ahead and eat my strawberries, since they heal me. I can melt down my trampoline to get aluminum. I guess I could see what aluminum is good for. My cabbages have grown. I think my backpack is currently pocketing everything. Yes, went straight into my backpack. Take this out. Cabbage seeds, let's go ahead and replant those. Yoink. Alright. Well, I don't think that I have to figure out real-life antimatter. I just have to figure out how it works in the game. Probably still won't. What is the deal with that chair, anyway? Yoink. Alright. I really don't think there's a whole lot else I've set up. I do still have to take this over there and figure out the crystal stuff. Do-do-do-do. Alright. Antimatter. Requires antimatter pellets, which I don't know how to get. We'll figure it out later. I don't have the energy to be figuring out stuff like antimatter at the moment. I need to figure out copper. Whoop. Might as well take all my blocks. I need 1 of these and another brick. That should be good. It's a bad idea to do this so close to home, but life is short. That's not my brick. Fluorescent tube, get. I also need iron. Alright, I've got iron on me. You know what I should do? Is I should make the crafting thing. Crafting table modifier. Not that. Crafting upgrade. So it requires a chest. It's going to require iron, which I don't know why I clicked on. And then this thing, which requires more iron. I don't have unlimited iron yet. Oh yeah, I set up some storage drawers. They're not organized by any stretch of the imagination, but I have them. Dang, I might have to melt down some iron. Also desperately need to organize my backpack. Alright, let's go grab that stove. What I'm currently doing does not require iron, but what I want to do does, so I'm gonna go do that. I wonder if I can also melt down my broken iron axe to get a full 3 iron bars back from it. Alright. At some point... That's strange. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick this up, because I think I can melt it down for iron. Yoink. Head back. Ooh, more copper. Yoink. Alright. Imagine not being able to do that. Any character that's 2 blocks tall is missing out. There are some disadvantages to having such a small reach, though. One of my usual viewers who also plays as an Avali has all the advantages of being short, but they don't actually reduce their reach. Which sounds like cheating. Black Shark, hello! That's a good question. Who is the new Avali? I would recognize them if they came in and said hi. That being said, I actually can't remember. I'm a shitty host. Give me this. Hopefully I'm correct and that does melt down into iron. If not, whoops. Probably going to have to make more cobblestone. Or not cobblestone. I'm making an infinite amount of cobblestone. Probably going to have to make more lava soon. Come on, please be iron. Yes, it's iron. Let me go grab my chunks as well. Yes, it's Aquila. There we go. Hello, Vicar. Yeah, I'm back in the back rooms. I've got no energy, so I decided I would just play some Minecraft. That being said, I am already running around like a headless chicken, trying to do some chores. Can I do anything with black quartz? Ooh. A pillar of black quartz would probably be good decorative material. Oh yeah, Vicar's on Twitch. I dual stream. Dual streaming is not as impressive as it sounds if I can figure it out. Do-do-do. Lava. Well, obviously it's not lava yet. Alright. Yoink. I don't know why I jumped up like I was trying to pick it up. When I pick stuff up that way, it doesn't end up in my inventory. Where's my... Boom, there we go. Also, how do I hide that? V? No, it's H. H hides that. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and throw that on there. Grab it exactly 10 cobblestone. And slap that on there. And while that does what it's doing, I need to make more copper wire. Oh, darn it! Copper wire will actually require this machine. So I'll let this do its thing, and then I'll grab more copper wire. There we go. Yoink. I don't know how much copper wire I'm going to need. So I'll just make like a couple bars worth. Actually, seven should be perfect. I'll let that do its thing. Let's go throw this in the furnace. Yeah, that's going to be an issue in Vintage Story as well. Probably a larger issue in Vintage Story if I ever do get the Avali player model that I want so bad. But I'll take it when it comes. Surely being so short would also reduce the aggro range of hostile mobs. If I can't see, what are the odds that they can see me? Can I put this above the ground? Probably look tacky, but surely I could. Perfect. Alright. There we go. That's doing its thing. Does anybody remember what I'm doing? Backrooms got boring. That's fair. I haven't played this in like a day or two, but I am still having fun with it. Lava. Quite a few quests. I'm currently working on this one. Flux. Lead is so expensive, though. Also, I never did get around to making redstone infinitely acquirable. Hello, Samuel. The frog, it's part of Create. I don't really know what it's for. It's for, like, packaging. Alright. Hopefully that's enough wire. Put this back down. I think I need the deployer again. Give me this. Oh, I'll go look at it again. That's not... Come on, point downwards. Downwards. There we go. Actually, no, that's not... Finally. I don't think the frog is like a mailbox. I googled what it's for, and it's something to do with packaging. Package frog port. Like, I guess it's for boxing stuff up in cardboard packages, and then putting them on conveyor belts. Nothing I'm going to be playing with anytime soon, that's for sure. Although it's not like I don't have enough cardboard around here. How's my iron coming along? Well, it's done, because I've been ignoring it. Let's throw that in there. Get a block. I'll wait for that to cool. And then I'm going to make a little upgrade thing for my backpack, so I don't have to run all the way over there for a crafting table. I should just have a crafting table over here as well. It puts boxes on chain conveyors. Well, that's definitely something I'm not going to be doing, because I didn't even know chain conveyors were a thing. I just found this in the nether, so I decided to keep it, because it's adorable. Alright. If I was... Here's leather. And do I have any string? I do. One of these days, I'm going to actually organize my stuff. Maybe. Alright, so I believe it is. Oh, I forgot. Alright, there we go. Leather in the center. I didn't take my leather out of my backpack, did I? Darn it, this is why I can't have nice things. There we go. I wish my brain worked. Alright. Upgrade thing made. I need a chest for something. I already forgot. Chest 2 iron. Upgrade crafting table. Alright. You here. You here. Sweet. I can now stop pushing the wrong button. I can now craft from my little book. Ooh, pickup settings. I'm going to ignore that. Not my book, my backpack. I just unequipped it. Give me a second. Here it is. Alright. Can't remember what I was doing. I need to make some copper spools. That's what I'm doing. Copper coil, iron bar. So that makes 4 of these. Whoops. And I need 8, so I gotta make 2. Sweet. We'll continue to push the wrong button 1,000 times. Hopefully I've got sticks. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't, knowing me. Oh, I got sticks. 2 of those. Well, 8. It's a fun mod pack. I just feel like I'm really dumb. Probably on account of the dumb. Right, 2 iron sheets. And I still gotta make that thing. Also, that's 4 iron sheets. Where the hell did I get the number 2 from? Give me this. I did just set that up. Good. I had exactly 1 block in there. Gotta melt down more of my stuff. Sweet. Let's go ahead and make 4 sheets. Here we go. Wrong place. How's my dirt coming along? Yes, coming along nicely. The things you do for some dirt. Once I get iron going, I need to make some upgrades for my backpack so I can hold multiple stacks. I could automate lava production, yes. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm really dumb. I'm not saying it can't happen. Oh, darn it. Alright, now I gotta set this thing back up. Not that. I do wish there was a good way to get this pointed the right direction first try. Nope, that is the opposite direction. Doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of rhyme or reason into which direction it points. Alright. Actually, no, I don't want to make that first. I need a treated slab, which I should have somewhere. So much to do. So few brain cells. That's treated wood, which I could make more slabs with, but I've definitely already got slabs. I think I've got slabs. This is why I'm going to have to get my inventory sorted out, so I'm not just running around like a headless chicken looking for stuff. This chicken very much still has its head attached. Alright, fine. I'll make more treated planks. It's the kind of thing that I should definitely already have somewhere. But whatever. Yep, did an auto stack, so I didn't have one in there. Do. Sneaking makes a point away from you. That does make sense. Nope, not all 6. One of those, thank you. Might as well put these in here. Already for gore. Okay, so it's just copper wire. And then some quartz, which I probably don't have on me. But that's what we in the industry call a later issue. Nope, It's already an immediately issue. Are you having fun, Vicar? I need to stop being so tired all the time. Also, thank you for the follow, Samuel. Do I read the 1236? Remove a duplicate appointment. Does anybody remember quartz? Here we go. What's funny though is that I preemptively grabbed a couple of the things that I'm going to need, like the copper pipe. And then I proceeded to be super unprepared. Right, you on there. I want to say it's the copper pipe. No, not copper pipe. Yeah, it's this thing, then the copper pipe, and then the fluorescent tube. You on there. One copper pipe, and then the tube I got for throwing a brick at a light bulb. Alright. This thing made. Shaft, which there's no doubt I've got somewhere. Yep, single shaft on me. Then this thing. And my sheets. I have made whatever the hell this is. Now I've just got to make some of these flux things. Requires 1 glass, 2 lead ingots, and some redstone. I still got to set up my lurk command. It doesn't do anything, unfortunately. I haven't even finished setting up the affiliate thing, and I hit affiliate like a week ago. Right. Here we are in the nether. Experiencing lag in the nether. This is blackstone. That's like my favorite material, one of them. I don't know how I didn't notice there was blackstone in here before. Right, so without getting lost, let's try to find some redstone around here. Not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to where the redstone is. Oh, hey, another frog port. It's just a brazier. If I see... What's this? Soap block. You're coming with me. Alright. If I see a redstone lamp... That's where I found redstone before. I could also stop being lazy and use the botany mod to set it up to where I can infinitely create redstone. It's going to be a lot of setup, but presumably less work than blindly looking around hell for it. Also doesn't help that I'm so small. Oh, where does this ladder go? Nowhere I couldn't already see, apparently. Ah, can't make that jump. It's fine. I've come to peace with my being so short. Just trying to figure out what that is. Inferno explosive. Hopefully I was picking those up. Also, there's redstone in front of me. Hell yeah. No, I was not picking up the Inferno explosive. Oh well. This is what I came down here for. Also, I'll also take the redstone lamp. I don't know when I'm going to ever use it, but I could use it to grow more strawberries. Smithing table. I'm gonna take another frog port. Yoink. What do you think is in that room with the door? Ow. Also, there's more redstone. So let's try not to get lost, but I also want to see what's in there. My nether portal is that way somewhere. If I get lost, I just need to look for signs of vandalism. Alright. It's a tiny portion of cake that I can't eat, and a table. Alright. I suppose now we know. Ow. Better waste a couple seconds trying to find out than being curious for the rest of our lives. I also really need these cannonballs so I can melt them down to make lead ingots. The cages can't be melted down at all for some reason. I think I'd get iron out of that. But it seems like they don't want to give me anything to make iron out of in the nether. Oh, a gold nugget. It's not the first gold nugget I've gotten that way. Right, I've already gotten lost. Never mind, there's my portal. Won't be as easy to do, but I've got to find a way to mark where I've been and where I haven't while I'm in the nether. Getting lost here is still going to suck. And what are the books on the shelves? As far as I can tell, all of these books are just blank. Ooh, more cannonballs. They're these really funny, and by funny I mean super annoying, enchanted books. These ones here, that don't stack with anything, and all you can do is place them. Don't get me wrong, it's good for decoration. Whoops. Go and grab this, since I do need the lead. Come on, break it. Break it. Oh! It didn't explode into toxic gas like it does in the back rooms. But exploding into toxic gas doesn't make sense anyway, considering it's empty, but it is something it does. Do they give you experience in a grindstone? I don't have a grindstone, but that is probably worth checking. If I ever get around to making one of those. The mod pack recommends that you set up trains between your bases using nether portals. Which is fine, but like, when am I actually going to explore? Alright. How many ingots are in here? 4 ingots. Let's go ahead and bring this up to a full block, and then I'll melt the lead. And then the last thing I need for what I'm doing is glass, which I have somewhere, unless I've done any, like, turned it all into bottles. I shouldn't have, but it wouldn't surprise me if I did. You never know with me. What are you looking at, Mallow? My super efficient, dirt generation? Having this go constantly is significantly more pathetic when you consider the reason I have it set up like that is because I'm too lazy to bucket. Whoops. Gotta make one more of these. Accidentally clicked on the wrong one. I'm too lazy to just bucket water into this. It takes like 8 real-world minutes. And I've got this going constantly, just so that every 8 minutes I don't have to fill this with water. Alright. Now let's get the block. Go ahead and let that cool. All of my lead is in my backpack. Cannonballs, and radioactive waste barrel. Gotta let these melt down. Come on, cannonballs, melt down faster. I'm exhausted and impatient. It's a horrible combination of things to be. Oh, yes. Where'd the wastebasket go? Did I not actually? No, I picked it up. Alright. One moment. Water. 2 blocks, 7 ingots. Oh, we gotta take this out first. I could probably store my lead. Well, not my lead, but just any metal in general. Instead of these weird compacting drawers. These ones here. Which let you take out either bars, blocks, or nuggets, depending on what you're trying to make. They're pretty handy for iron farms. I could set up an infinite iron farm. Probably, as long as I still get iron nuggets from washing gravel. There's a more efficient iron farm I can make later. Does look like they probably changed it to where I can't get iron nuggets from washing gravel. Bulk washing. Those were iron nuggets, but not what I'm looking for. Yep, they done changed it to make it harder. Fine, fine. I just don't know why they're so opposed to me having a good time. What do you mean the point of the mod pack is the challenge? I wonder what Addie's up to. Or Addison. They go by lead is toxic online, and yet they're not here to watch me make lead. Cheap viewers! Apparently, Twitch is actually trying to clamp down and get rid of bots. I'm not doing a very good job, considering they're always here in my chat trying to get me to buy viewers. Get out of here. Alright. I need glass. Not panes. Here we go. Only the one. As much as it pains me to say it. Har 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 har. Where's my redstone? Never mind, there it is. I'm blind as hell. I'm having fun with this mod pack, but I do wish I was just more organized as a person. It's time to get some power generation going. You can connect your machines using wires from immersive engineering, but you can also use the flux ducts from thermal expansion. Just going to get these fairy lights. I'll put them under my bunting. There we go, decorate my base a little bit. Alright. Remind me to collect those rewards later. Crystallization thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to make another one of those. No big deal, I've still got everything I needed to make it. Some iron. Metal barrel. Iron sheet metal. Okay, that's not too hard to make. Darn it, more copper spools. Does the game think I'm made of copper? And then this thing, which is just more copper and some sheet metal. It's not prohibitively expensive, but my goodness. Wonder what kind of resources this game thinks I've got access to. Where'd my other one of those go? I don't think it's over here anymore since I realized I don't need it. It's not in here. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Staring me in the face. Put you here. My basin. Whoops. Alright. That's gonna have to come up one. No big deal. I don't seem to have any axles, but that is a solved issue. Inventory is not a solved issue. Whoops. There we go. Now my mixer. No, not mixer. What do I need? Stamper, this thing. Yoink. Whatever. Perfect. Let's go and grab some cardboard. Throw that in there. Don't know where my flint thing went. Let's make another one. What can I get rid of? Oh hey, it's the thing I just made another one because I couldn't find it. What's your favorite flavor of crayon? I don't really eat crayons. Surprising, I know. Let's go ahead and, just for fun, go grab more pipes. I don't know what these are for now, so let's go ahead and start by putting them in a drawer. Boom. My first thing in a drawer. Flux duct. My favorite color is purple, but I don't think there are that many nice color or purple crayons. Well, there was the one Harold kid. Harold had a purple crayon. I do like how this isn't even the best way to get copper. It's just the way I'm doing it. Can I climb, please? Quitos. There we go. And that'll do its thing. Gotta go ahead and eat some food. I need to hurry up and get a lesser soul gem, because presumably I need a lesser soul gem if I'm going to use that to duplicate them. I need more bone meal, I believe. I got bone meal and redstone, which is what I need for the ritual. Actually, I don't think I have any bone meal. There we go, I've got some bone meal. Is this all I have left for the storage drawers? It is what it is. Well, let's go ahead and put it over here for no reason. Which book is it? Summoning 101. Nope, that's showing me the summoning. I need to know the ritual. Different book. Not that one. Monsters. Let's see here. Ritual. Crystallization ritual. Alright, so I just need that thing, 2 of the hands, and then 2 red meal, 2 redstone, and 1 bone meal, I believe. I clearly don't actually know how this ritual works. I don't know if I should bring mallow or if that's irresponsible. But y'all think, chat, should I bring my dog? Oh, these ones require a pickaxe. And the brazier itself requires an axe? Yeah. Wild. Alright, let's go. I'm not even entirely sure I remember where the monster spawner is, but I believe I left copper pipes, leading myself down the correct path. Or at least the better of two paths, since it loops in on itself. No, I do think it is this way. Also, it's too late if you wanted to bring my dog. I left mallow. Right, copper pipes are here, so this is indeed the path to take. What if there's anything behind those if I destroy them? Doesn't seem like I can destroy them. 'Tis what it is. There's a good source of iron, if I'm willing to take the time to pick them up. Where are my copper pipes? I'm pretty sure somewhere around here was the better path that I marked so I would know to take it, and I can't find it. It's got to be further in, I guess. Let's all laugh at an industry that never learns anything. Tee hee hee. In this direction, I believe. Maybe not. If it is this way, I did not do a very good job marking it. Actually, never mind. Look at that. Copper pipes. Although there's copper there I've yet to steal. Oh, blocks of copper. The more of these I take, the less nonsense I need to do with other things. Alright, more heads. It is weirdly dark in some parts of the back rooms. I think because I destroyed the... what is it? Surge... not surge protector. Fuse box thing. Circuit breaker, there we go. Nope. Perhaps the smarter thing to do would have been to not stream tonight. But I must keep going. It's easier to stream than it is to just go to bed at a reasonable time. Bone meal. That should be right. Let's get the attention of a zombie. Hey, pretty thing. You'll never take me alive, sucker. Alright. Now put the... Is that not how I do it? Probably missing some crucial aspect. Wrong book. Crystallization ritual. And just after the ritual consumes the last component, it will destroy all nearby undead creatures. Do I need to light it? I don't actually know. There we go. Yes. Kill it. Alright, yes, I did need to light it. See, it's a good thing to have got chat. I've also now got a thing. Probably just went into my backpack. That's how this seems to go. Just in case. No, I don't have enough redstone for that. Let's do it one more time. Just because. Where'd my bone meal go? I do think I need enough of them to turn into a lesser soul gem. Currently, they're just shards. Excuse me. Where'd my bone meal go? Ow, did I not put it in? Put that there. Ow! It's not been activated correctly. Don't die to the fire. I'm trying to kill you with a ritual. Ow, jerk. Apparently I gotta be more careful than this. I do think lighting it and then kiting him over is probably the way to go. Worked last time. Skill issue indeed. Hey, Husk. Actually, where did it go? Yeah, I wasn't close enough. Darn you, ritual! Probably could trap them better. I'm going to need more redstone. It's not like I'm legitimately acquiring the redstone anyway. Oh, shit. Thing got me. That's fine. I just gotta go get my corpse. I thought for sure I would be stealthier than that. I was trying to trap it in a boat. I don't know the range of the ritual either. Knowing that would probably help. Well, yeah, if I can get multiple undead in the boat, was my plan. I was just killed. Because I'm not paying attention. Or particularly awake. Yes. Just admit to everybody that you're like sleep streaming. No, I'm tired, but it's too early to go to bed early. Not that way. Unless it was that way. I could also just make more boats. Fill all the boats with undead. I don't know the range of the ritual, but the boats are going to be near enough to the ritual that surely it'll work. That is assuming that these guys will get in boats, actually. They are modded entities. I don't know why they would be immune to the boat tactic. But it also wouldn't particularly surprise me. Anyway, let's go ahead and put down the boat. Husks are vanilla, but these are skulk husks. Their movement, appearance, everything about them has been modded. Go away, my corpse. I sure do hope no husks. Could you walk into one of the boats? Of course, these are rafts. I don't know if the raft works the same way. I don't know why it wouldn't. Walk into the boat, jerk. Ow. Despite my size, they do seem to be able to counteract pretty well by smacking me from pretty far away. Oh, whoops. Alright, well this one's gonna suffocate, but they will get in the boats. Gotta line the boats up. Somewhere they will get in them, but not suffocate immediately. Nope. It's not a good spot. Too much under the boat, or under the wall. There we go, that should be fine. Let's go try to get the attention of another husk. I sure do hope no husks spawn. Ow, dick. Alright, let's see if we can't get more than one. He's gonna try to swing at me. But hopefully, miss. It does look like there's another spawner over there that's just not active. Excellent. Look at these adorable little guys. Sure do hope... Whoa there. I've been slowed. Come on, buddy. Look at that. There's another boat here for you. Could actually hit me if you walked towards the boat. Ow. Jerk. Let's try to get at least one more, because I can only do the ritual twice more. Might have jumped the gun. I don't know if it was following me. Jerk. Come on, buddy, over here. Towards the boat. Towards the boat. Just walk. Walk into the boat. Don't you want to sit next to your buddy? There you go. I'm not going to try my luck to get two more on there. Cutting my losses. I will, however, try to get another 4 in the boat. Alright. Would be funny if I'm suddenly unable to do the ritual because they're too close. Also, hopefully the ritual works with them on the boats. That would be another issue. Hell yeah, it works with them on the boats. Let's not push the boats too far, lest they start suffocating again. I can only do the ritual one more time, though, so I am going to want all 4 of them. Put those back. I don't know how many of these I need. Ooh, basic ring. It says, what? Sacrifice 10 hearts to get a sword of sapping. Moderate soul gem. Trying to make a lesser soul gem. Oh, I only need 4 to make a lesser soul gem. I am going to get a couple more, though. Just because. I don't know how long this crystallization process takes. Or the resources it requires. Oh, sweet. We got that boat. Going to have to be careful, but if I could get all 6 of them. That would be pretty sweet. You know what I haven't even considered making, even though I could have made them for a while now, are torches. I've been in the position to make torches ever since I started making charcoal, and I just haven't. I could be using torches to make, like, grow more strawberries. Uh-oh. Weird. Dude stopped coming after me even though he's not in the boat. Get in the boat. He's stuck on the ritual. There we go. Come on. 2 more. And then I'll stop being an idiot and go back home, because I still gotta make the crystallizer. 1 more. Aren't you excited? You and 5 of your buddies get to die soon. Ow. I guess that's fair. There we go. I don't even have the stuff required to do the ritual ready. Burn, baby, burn. Hell yeah. I'm gonna pick my boats up. Not because I care about them, but because they're in the way. And I no longer need them for what I'm doing. Alright, let's go ahead and head back home. Which I totally know where is. I'm gonna celebrate by breaking this. Power's already out in this region, and I can get gold if I smelt this down. It is strange that it seems to have respawned. The reason the lights are out around here is because I broke that earlier. And yet it came back. Infinitely renewable gold? Perhaps. I should also probably steal that copper. One can never have enough copper. I do wish that I took those bamboo wind chimes when I found them. Because bamboo wind chimes sound almost like bones being smacked together. And that's exactly the kind of morbid thing that I want. Almost home. This is a weirdly safe imagining of the Backrooms, though. I'm not too invested in the Backrooms lore, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be dangerous shit basically everywhere. Put this over here. Got so much garbage. Not even got ammonia bottles. Why would Avali need ammonia bottles? I just have to bleed on the carpet. Boom. We can get eternally lost. Well, somebody added monsters to the back room. Alright. I need to make a bunch more copper wire. Also need inventory space, but that's asking a bit much. You empty? Yes. Let's go and throw this in there. This. Get a tiny bit of gold, because I need that for a little bit of everything. This thing. Yeah, could we move this now that it's empty? Eventually I'm going to have a proper warehouse for my proper warehouse things. Right, give that a second to do its thing. Find out what else I need. I'm honestly glad this doesn't have a bunch of monsters going around killing you at every corner. Alright. Iron I've got. Should make some sheet metal, but I now have to wait to do that. Oh shoot, I'm making the wrong thing. I've got all these copper rods I don't really know what to do with. I can melt them back down into copper, but I meant to flatten these first. What do I do with copper rods? Small connector. Actuator. Or accumulator. I promise I can read. Accumulator is a multi-block structure. It can store large amounts of electronic energy. So I'll probably need these rods eventually, but let's stop wasting my resources and set this up correctly. I'll need this again soon, just not right now. Yoink. Bum-ba-boo. One or two beasties just around. What do you mean? We've got Mallow, who's like an SCP, so not really related to the Backrooms in any way. Mallow also looks kind of depressed, but to be fair, I do have them just kind of sitting there. Right, make a bunch of copper things. This is why I have no resources. Yeah, I did add Mallow, so I suppose that is true. Anybody else playing along in this mod pack will not have the Mallow experience. I'm gonna have to go back to the Nether. Mallow doesn't do a good job of following me into the Nether, although they will end up in the Nether on their own. Just said there's something. I should warn you, Mallow will not appear unless you make the cell phone, since time is constantly froze at 6 AM. And if you do want to shrink Mallow's breasts, You need to make a crucible. Because otherwise there's no way to get a hold of lapis lazuli. It's a weird thing to want to do. But it's amusing that you can. Alright. Give me these. Put that there. Oh, do-do-do. Yes. Now, throw those in there, so that I'm not making a thing I don't actually need. Wasting a significant amount of copper. It's not even the first time I did it. I've now got 26 copper rods. Huh. Oh, I can use it to make a rod cast. Why would I need a rod cast? How do I turn this back into copper? I guess I would use an arc furnace recycling. Seems like a waste. At least for now. As soon as I know I don't need any more copper rods. I probably don't need this much copper wire either. Actually, I probably will. Inevitably end up needing a lot of copper wire. So best I collect it now. Deployer on top of the depot. What deployer? This thing. That's how I've been crafting stuff all the time. I'm having fun with it. One of my viewers, who was also playing it at first, did get bored. But that's bound to happen. 'Tis only human to get bored. Or I guess Avali. No, like, place it that way? Like this? Oh, look at that. Points it straight downwards. I do have to shift click it. Otherwise I just set it down. Which is not what I'm trying to do, obviously. Alright. So I'm trying to make another one of these. What are you used in? A lot of stuff. I'll just make a couple of them. Yeah. There is, however, not a lot in this mod pack, like entity-wise. There is mallow, but I added that. Or them, or her, whichever. Let's go ahead and grab my quartz. Which I actually remembered where it is this time. Why did I make so much copper wire? I don't doubt I'm going to need it, but I don't need it now. Nope, one at a time. Things like that mess up if you try making them too many at a time. Put my lead in there for now. Might as well put these in there just for storage. My inventory is probably chock full of bamboo boats at the moment. Alright, you there. You here. You here. Alright. If I made conveyor belts, I wouldn't need to worry about doing this one at a time like this. But that's a lot of work. So I'll instead end up doing more work trying to be lazy. Alright. 2 more to go. Last one. For now, anyway. I'm going to need a billion of these in the future. Effort now means no effort later. I mean, that is how automation usually does work. Alright. I only need one of these, right? No, that's something else. I do only need one of those, but that's not what I'm looking at. Yes. Which means I'm going to have to break another fluorescent light. I don't think the fluorescent lights grow back, though, do they? I know the carpet and the wallpaper both grow back. Put you there. I held on to some copper tubes, or at least I meant to. Don't have any in my pockets. I don't think I held on to any copper tubes. Never mind. Fluid pipe. And I need a brick. Yeah. You break the lights for fluorescent tubes. Which you need for lots of things. Let's see here. Which light did I break earlier? That one. And it is still off. So there is a good chance I'm going to regret breaking the lights this close to my base. Alright, you first. Oh shit, not that many. Almost screwed it up. Alright, this thing you get. Sheet metal. Oh yeah, I just gotta stamp down a bunch of iron ingots. Good thing I've got so much iron. Why'd I pick that up? I'll let that stay there. I think Penny might still be playing this mod pack, so there are people still out there enjoying it, including myself. It would be a lot more fun in a group, though. Also, I don't like the jam drinking sound. Alright. Do I really only have those 14? Where are my blocks of iron? I have been being pretty wasteful with iron lately. But I find it hard to believe that I'm this close to out. I can make more. But I don't think I have to yet. Nice. What mode you playing in? Hard, or, well, obviously. Well, I guess Goblin are in easy mode, or normal as well. And then in hard mode, but I mean like master mode. Etc, etc. For the worthy. Am I out of iron? And if I am out of iron, how? Master mode? Nice, nice. Gonna have to go look for refrigerators and stuff to melt down, I guess. For the Worthy is funny for a bit. Mallow, where is all of my iron? Surely I still got iron somewhere. I mean, I don't seem to. What happened to it all? I've not been that wasteful with my iron. Huh. An Avali playthrough of Terraria? There is kind of an Avali race class thing. But it's part of a larger mod. I also remember it not being that great. Yeah, the race mod. I think that the one time I played around with the race mod, I was an undead or something like that. Let's go check all of my cupboards again, because I don't want to be out of iron. Give me this. I've still got stuff I can melt down, but that's not the point. If I do get desperate... It was way pre 1.4. Yeah, just out of iron. I don't actually need my armor. I wonder if I can melt it down for the full value. Sort of taking damage. But let's see. Let's see here. How much do you need to make a helmet? 5 ingots? So if I get 5 ingots worth, I know I'm getting the full value. If not, it's probably not worth melting down my iron armor. Even though, like I said, I'm not actually using it for anything. I also need to make more lava. Boom. Only got 3 ingots and 6 nuggets out of that. So probably not worth melting down my iron. Yeah, I figured I wasn't going to get 5. All right. Oh, I got new recipes now that I've made some nugs. I should probably just go find furniture to burn or melt. More than if I put it into a furnace. Well, I still remember when you couldn't actually melt down old tools. Alright. Actually, let's go explore the space above here. If I don't fall through the floor... Where is it? This way, I believe. If I don't fall through the floor, technically it's all new. Or I think it's all new anyway. Why am I doing this? I knew I was going to fall through the floor. And then I just kind of did it anyway. Those lights are pretty low and would be perfect for smashing for fluorescent bulbs. What if I can catch iron while fishing? Actually, you can fish up enchanted tools, I think. Like, if I fished up a bucket, I could melt it down. Alright, don't. I didn't even know that was an unsafe part of the carpet. Alright, let's explore this way. Gotta find just stuff to melt down. Oxidized copper. Television will get me silver. That will get me lead. This will just take up space in my inventory. And I should not break the circuit breaker. But we have to scrape that first. There we go. Now I can break these down. It doesn't help me with my iron problem. What type of furniture are you? Looks like another television. Is this another television? And if so, why? Why so many TVs? Yeah, it definitely is. go ahead and grab some watermelons to snack on. Oh, I've already got watermelon in my backpack. Well, might as well just break them anyway. What I need to do are make gantries, or is make gantries. What the hell is going on with my ability to speak words? Because if I make gantries, I don't have to physically babysit my farm. Oh, I'm just accidentally throwing some stuff in my inventory. Don't worry about it. Watermelon, this is what I'm looking for. I don't think I'm at a point yet where I can automatically get iron. Because this is just for crystallization. Heavy machinery. I've got to figure out how to make lead. Well, actually, this is how I make lead. Make it harder. It's going to require a lot of iron. And then over here in chapter 4... Is it chapter 4 or chapter 5? Yeah, it's chapter 4. I can make an alchemy catalyst, which is going to require this thing. Renewable iron. With this setup, you can make renewable iron. It might be recommended to make a train network through the nether to pick up the crimsonite, or whatever. Make what? I've got to make steel. Oh, this is a dead end. Actually, if I remember correctly, there are a lot of dead ends in this direction. Where'd I get this bamboo? My storage drawer. I thought I left this in my house. There's got to be something I can do to melt down. Not in this direction, that's for sure. Actually, I can have a meltdown whenever I want. I'm an adult. I can flip out. But yeah, I'm looking for like refrigerators and ovens and shit. Stoves. To melt down for iron. You know, normal backrooms behavior. I also have to resist the urge to break the circuit breakers, because if I break them too close to home, this section will be without power. Even after the circuit breaker respawns, which is for some reason something it does. Alright. These signs can be melted down to make iron. And this looks like another dead end. Because it is. Yeah, resource management in the back rooms is a very strange thing. And toaster gets me zinc, I believe? Tin? Probably tin. I don't know why toaster would be made of zinc. Strange empty room. There's the padded cell. Fluid tanks, not something I actually want. Here's another sign. Caution. I don't know what that says. Probably AI generated. I mean, it's not. Don't know what it says, though. At the very least. Making it AI generated would be a very strange decision to make. Alright. I do think that might actually be the last thing in this entire corner of the back rooms. I blocked it off beforehand because it was fully explored, but that was before I knew I needed iron. Well, I mean, it was before I knew I could get iron from the signs. Oh, here's another sign. Stop. Don't tell me what to do. I should probably find out what tin and aluminum are used for. Let's see here. Aluminium. Wire connectors. Aluminum fence. Scaffolding. Oh, engineers blueprints. I can also make aluminum rods. Alright. As far as I can tell, I'm not going to need large amounts of aluminum anytime soon. This is really good, though. Refrigerators are worth a shit ton of iron. But yeah, I can see resource management getting even harder. The more you explore the back rooms, the fewer resources there are to even collect. Oh, there's more fluid tanks. I'm going to have to go further and further to find stuff like iron to melt down. I've got my scaffolding. Let's go ahead and jump down there, see what this is. Ow. More iron. What is that on the ceiling? Also, why is it so dark down here? I can't remember. What do I get from microwaves? Tin. So tin as well for the microwaves and toasters. Fluid pipes. I think I need those in the future. So I might as well collect some now. Garters. Ow. Like use for tin? I'll probably need these, but can I melt them down? Yes. Into extremely small amount of iron nuggets. Probably not worth it. It's rare to see two little tanks like that next to each other. Is that a spider? I didn't know there were actual monsters in the back rooms. Somewhere on the other side of this wall. Oh, it's a skulk spider. Which means that this is not a safe place to be. Oh, this is a big room. Looks like there's more skulk that way. Is this a cardboard castle? Oh, there's cake. I don't have inventory space to take the candle. And I'm not currently hungry. So you know what? The cake gets to survive another day. Put this back. Is there a way to like quickly move stuff around my inventory? Anything that can stack, please do so. Or... Let's go ahead and steal the candle. I don't need the candle. Right-click the cake with a knife. Don't worry, Pocket Dragon. Knowing how to spell is not very useful. Oh. I can take slices of the cake with me. I didn't know you could do that. Probably not a vanilla feature. Farmer's Delight? Yes. Definitely not a vanilla's feature. Is there anything else to find in the cardboard castle? Cardboard box, purely decorative. Is this an electricity generator? It is. Let's go and just get rid of the knife. It's almost broken, taking up a ton of space in my inventory. I can get a bunch of gold for this. I should also probably try to head home so I don't get super lost. Come back this direction and explore more once I've got some chalk. Because getting lost is a serious issue. Also a lot of wood furniture around here. And what green arrow? Interesting spot for a kitchen. It is all procedurally generated. I do believe the way it works, though, is that people submit, like, room. There's no way that this is where I came from. Unless the skulk is spreading fast, I came in here from another direction. My backpack, there's a green arrow. Oh, yes. Good eye. You'd almost think I've never played Minecraft before. Huh. This has to be the where I came from. Why don't I remember the skulk? I guess I just wasn't looking at it. And if I don't see it, it doesn't exist. Probably don't want to get close enough to collect those iron signs. This isn't where I came from either. Looks like more skulk. Actually, this looks like the exact room I was just in. I've got enough food that I'm not going to starve out here. But you do get really lost in the back rooms. Don't want to break that. I mean, I kind of do, but I'm worried about getting lost when I can see. Might as well break this. It's in a dead end as well. Oh, one of my housemate's cats is here to say hello. That's a long-ass sofa. I've definitely not been through here. So if I'm trying to get home... Going the wrong way. What are you? Why does the recycling bin use power? I'll just stumble into the correct direction. Is this a fucking escalator? And it's got power. Yeah, I've definitely not been around here. I did jump down to get here, though, so maybe if I just go up, I'll find the direction I'm actually headed. My game is not liking this escalator. I've got like 2 frames per second. Well, hopefully I'll get to the top of the escalator before the game crashes. I think it crashed. Note to self, avoid the escalator. Today we take the stairs. I can still hear noises at all, so I'm hoping I make it to the top of the escalator and it stops freezing. Let's try closing it and then reopening the game. Although I'm sure it's going to really not like that on the escalator. Come on, pause. Pause. Dog, pause. Liminal Industries is not responding. I would have never guessed. It's not even letting me close it yet. Yep, go ahead and close the program. Couldn't. Nope, don't delete the instance. That's the opposite of what I want to do. Would be a hilarious way to end the stream, though. It's like not only did the game crash, but I deleted the mod pack. Whoops. Don't let me forget to take this back down once the game's back up and running. Because I will for gore. Can kind of see it in the top left corner. I'm trying to reopen. Bless its little heart. I don't know why Minecraft doesn't like the escalator. Or who knows, maybe it's a one-off thing. Still trying to get the game to reopen. There we go. Open the skin editor. Test in game. Play selected world. Hide the starting soon thing. Reading world data. Would be hilarious if I just totally lost this save because of the escalator. Would make me hesitant to try to get Marble to start a mod pack or a multiplayer server. Let's go ahead and go up so that the escalator doesn't have time to get me killed. This looks like an entirely different part of the back rooms. Also a dead end. Oh fuck. If I can break that jukebox, I can get another diamond. These are probably safer as stairs. Alright, where did I fall through? Around here somewhere. Don't want to use dirt. As hard as this sounds, like as weird as this sounds, dirt is a super rare resource. I'll dig out using my bamboo. Huh. For some reason I can't shift move. That's fine, I'll just be careful. The game is behaving strangely for sure. Good thing that was solid carpet. Near the duck box. No, my jukebox. I might seem like a crazy person, but I can use this jukebox to get iron, or not iron, a diamond. I'm also a crazy person. Nobody's refuting that. Alright, let's check out what's up these stairs. Alright, done it. I was gonna say, this hallway was a trap before. And it's a trap now. What I gotta do is look for a room with like a sudden drop. Because that's how I got down here, as I dropped. I also have to not die. My stuff won't despawn, it'll be sitting on my corpse waiting for me to never find it again. Must resist urge to break that. Too bad I have no sense of direction. Honestly, with the Backrooms being a maze, even if I had like a map mod and could set markers, wouldn't help. Oh, another stove. And can't lie though, once I can make it back to the base, I'm gonna have a ton of iron. Oh, this looks familiar. I know where I'm at. Can't remember how I got out of here. But I've been in that exact padded cell before. It's the one I dug down to, so I might as well just build up after I take this sign. Just goes to show everything is interconnected. Unless the Backrooms is somehow spawning in such a way that it makes it look like I've been somewhere before. I don't think that's the case. Would be pretty impressive if so, especially considering that ladder and all this stuff is already familiar. And as long as I'm careful, I've now got more Backrooms to explore. We'll definitely go that direction with chalk when I go to explore it in the future. Dead end. Because getting lost would suck. In Halawa Exua. I do not want to get lost. Which is such a strange phrase to teach you in Finnish. Like, who actually wants to get lost? Home, sweet home. I'm back, Mallow. I know you wouldn't have gone to look for me. But I lived regardless. True. But not all who wander are lost. I don't think an explorer would consider themselves lost. It's just part and parcel of the trade. That's right, I say pretentious stuff now, like part and parcel. Nope, not what I was trying to do. I don't think part and parcel is particularly pretentious. Excellent. Alright. Trying to make cobble. Or lava is what I'm trying to do. Let's go ahead and grab some cobblestone. Don't need my sword. I do wish I could, like, make armor or armor for and arm Mallow, so that they're more helpful in combat. Mallow does help with combat, but not very much. My thing finally burnt out. I guess I was gone for a while. That's fine. Let's go ahead and... What am I gonna throw in there? I could make more charcoal. Haven't for a while, though. So let's just go ahead and grab some cold coke or something. Nope, can't put my scaffolding in there. Was worth a try. I'll have to get my cardboard stuff going again, just so that this keeps going indefinitely. Especially once I start using power for stuff. I also gotta prime it. Fine, fine. Where is... Here it is. Hand crank. It's my nickname in college. That doesn't mean anything. Don't think about it. Alright, we are once again moving. There you go. I really should automate this process. Although once I automate it, I'll have more lava than I know what to do with. But if I don't automate it, I'll just constantly be struggling. The only winning move is not to play. That's obviously not true. Alright. Couldn't get these going. I'm going to have to stop streaming in the next 30 minutes. Trying to fix my sleep schedule. Why is there lead in here? It's not even how you make lead ingots. Alright. I can't put these in there at the same time, or I could, but they wouldn't finish, so I might as well do it like this. Throw that in there. And then start melting down some of this stuff I found on my travels. I wonder if I can melt down the cell phone. Now that Mallow is tamed, I don't need it anymore. Alright. It's good for now. Might definitely make more later. Light stove. Let's not accidentally throw in multiples of different kinds of items. I don't know what kind of weird alloy I would get if I melted iron and gold together, but I don't want to find out. Leave that to do its thing. So much iron. It's a whole 4 blocks worth, which is not that much in the grand scheme of things. We'll burn through this iron like it's nothing. It's taking its sweet time. I've already forgotten what I need all this iron for. Sheet metal. Because eventually I'll start cloning crystals. Yoink. Throw more of those in there. This is what it's all about. I wonder if this could be automated somehow. Probably. There are things that could possibly take the block out of the furnace. Seems like a lot of work, though. And unfortunately, the Backrooms limits you to how much space you've got. You can't expand anywhere. You'd have to find, like, a large room to actually do all of your automation. I knew going into this mod pack that a lot of it was about automation. But if I knew you had to do so much of it, I would have set up in a larger place. I already plan on automating my farms. You know, the most important of things to automate. Did I already eat through the cake? Unfortunate. One block, 5 ingots. Let's see here. I wish I would just stack my iron block with my other iron blocks. The hell? What is playing the flute? Summon Malo to me. It's like a whistle, I guess. What a strange thing to discover. Yeah, Malo counts as a pet. Not a particularly useful pet, though. You cannot milk her. Yet. I'm going to modify their mod. Logically, I don't think that any of these weird flute covers of copyrighted songs will get flagged. It's probably not safe to play more than a couple of seconds of any song, though. Can I do anything with this? No. Here, I'll put one more in. And then I'll melt down that jukebox. I have a lot of snad. I need sand. Pet the Malo. Pet the Malo. Pet the Malo. Pet the Malo. Pet. Right, let's go see if I got any sand anywhere. Or if I have to make more. Would not surprise me if I have to make more, but I would rather not. If it can be avoided. Sand. Oh, sweet. That's great, and also grab a quartz, which I believe is what I need. Put that in there. I don't even know why I've got a clock on me. I don't need it. It's just taking up inventory space I do not have. Alright. Why does the flute have durability? That's a good question. Unless you asked that question like 90 minutes ago. And I somehow missed it. Alright, pick this up. Put you in here. Because that's exactly what that looked like. Melt down my jukebox. Melt down faster, jukebox. I should probably check on my dirt as well. Yeah, look at that. I've not been making dirt this entire time, which is the only reason I've got this thing running 24/7. Right. Diamonds. I do wonder what the intended way to get diamonds in this darn mod pack is. Apparently, there's a quest in here called Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Where is that? Probably further down. It's just more eyes. Moderate summoning. Some of the reality chips generate ores that are quite valuable. What is a reality chip? Reality controller. That seems complicated. We'll figure that out one of these days. Or not. Probably not. I'd have to be playing with at least another couple people to ever get that far. Alright, some smooth stone, which I have. Redstone comparators, which I can make. Actually, I don't think I have got enough smooth or redstone for that. Let's go into the nether and look for more redstone. I have to eat through the last of my jam before I can start making better food. Also, I don't need my diamond on me, so let's go and randomly throw it in a drawer. Good enough. Right, go into hell. See y'all in a bit. And we're in hell. Hello! Yes, completely normal Minecraft. I'm looking for redstone the way that you're intended to do it. Just in the nether. I wonder if torches are the old recipe. Torch. Yeah, I could have been making torches this entire time. Oh! Apparently that's another use for that weird Christos oil that I don't know what to do with. Right. Looking for normal redstone in the normal nether. I know you don't use redstone in the production of torch or levers, but it would be nice if I could just tear apart a lever for redstone. I'm sure it would be broken, but it would be funny. I don't want to get too far off the beaten path, lest I get lost in here. Just kind of picking a direction and looking for redstone torches, since there's redstone or redstone lanterns, since you can find redstone near them. There are also probably structures around here I've not seen yet. Can I tear these apart? Wow. Alright, let's keep going a little bit further in this direction. And then I'll head back. Don't want to get lost. Ooh, another pumpkin. Redstone block would be nice. And probably too powerful to just give me, though. Plain book. There are probably things in the nether I've not seen. Wow. Apparently you can take damage if you walk into the brazier. I'm sorry, brazier. Brazier is something else. Oh, what's this? Block of ruby. Mine now, suckers. I thought it was something else. Alright, I'm not seeing any more redstone, so I guess I'm heading back. I still remember back when the nether wasn't a thing. Oh sweet, another block of soap. I don't know what the deal is with the blocks of soap, but I am amused. Oh sweet. Very slowly acquiring a small collection of gold nuggets that I just find in chests. Or I guess little gift boxes. I don't know why those only spawn gold nuggets. Could spawn something more useful like diamonds. But it's whatever. I don't actually care what I get. It's just free stuff. That being said, I do need a lot of redstone. So if I could tear apart any of this stuff, that would be really handy. Can't do much with that. Block of ruby, I guess, is just purely decorative. Can I tear apart redstone lamps? Can't. How about repeaters? No. Alright. There is a redstone plant that the mod pack told me to make. I just haven't. Uh-oh, did I manage to get lost even though I tried not to? Right, nobody panic. I'm not lost. Not all who wander are lost, but I sure am. I don't think I went this far, so I'm probably going in the opposite direction. That being said, this block of soap is calling my name. Could probably... I mean, it's too late now. Could probably mark down the coordinates of my nether portal so I don't lose it in the future. Don't think it's the way this way either. I am tired, but getting lost twice in one stream? Pretty unprofessional. Not that I make money. Oh, what are these? Pedestals? Don't actually care. Since I don't make money doing this YouTube content. Although I'm also streaming on Twitch. At the moment, I'm just collecting redstone so that I can make a drawer. Whatchamacallit? What am I making? Making one of these drawer controllers. Oh, with all the trouble of making a diamond and everything. I say making a diamond. I found and melted down a jukebox, which is kind of how I have to do that. No, it's just books. I don't know, that looks pretty unnaturally destroyed. So I've been around here. Ow. I just must look for evidence of me. Or I'm lost in the nether. One of those two things. Nether is kind of strange. And there is actually something I should be looking for in here. If I get too lost, I could at least be collecting blackstone. Seems to spawn in small chunks. And if I'm going to be building with it, I need a lot of it. I do like how I started out making efforts to not get lost, and I just did it anyway. That being said, other than marking down my coordinates, I'm not entirely sure how I would navigate the Nether effectively. It's too many piles of books to rely on chalk. Ooh, another block of soap. Well, I've definitely not been this far out. That being said, I've gotten adequately lost enough that I'm probably not going to find my portal in the next 8 minutes. Which is unfortunately when I have to stop streaming. So I'm either going to start the next stream lost in the Nether, or more realistically, I'll be playing on my own time. And then I'll either die in here, or find my way out. Really no landmarks, considering the whole Nether is a little fucked up. What is this? Sniffer egg. Can I just pick that up? I've never encountered a sniffer egg before, and I don't want to break it in case that breaks it. What a strange thing to find in the Nether. Sweet, I got a sniffer egg. What the fuck is a sniffer? Well, yeah, but finding all the cool stuff in the world isn't going to help me if I don't also find my Nether portal at some point. Probably just going to have to mark down the coordinates where I do end up giving up so that I know where my corpse is. Doing a pro gamer move. And then coming back. Alright. I'm going to want to know where my main Nether portal is anyway, if I do plan on making more portals out in the back rooms. Oh yeah, this is just kind of what the Nether looks like in this mod pack. Ooh. Another cooking pot. I don't need more of these. But I want it. So you know what, it's mine. That being said, I am extremely lost. I'm probably just going to have to mark down where my corpse is going to be. All preemptive-like, because it's not a corpse yet. What is that button again? Nope, not that one. F3? Here we go. That being said, I can't see my coordinates because they're behind YouTube and Twitch chat. What am I doing? Taking a screenshot's not going to help. I sure do wish I could see. I can kind of see it. Actually, let me just hide YouTube chat and then take a screenshot. And then I can put YouTube chat back up. Alright, here's where my corpse is going to be, most likely. Go ahead and put YouTube chat back up, where I can see it. Alright. I'll hide this. I might continue looking around for a tiny bit more before I go to bed, but I am lighting this, so we'll see what happens. Oh, just explodes into flames. Kind of anticlimactic. When it wouldn't let me pick that up, I thought it was going to be a cooler explosion. Do I have a shovel? Because if I have a shovel, there's a lot of ash to be gotten here. Ooh, another block of soap. At the very least, when I come across this place in the future, I'll be able to tell that I've certainly been here. Block of soap. Wandering off too far is not going to help. If this is where I decided my corpse will lie... Oh, what's that blue thing? Is that another sniffer egg? I don't think so, but I don't know what it is either, so let's go check it out. Ow. I'm on fire. There's a couple of these blue things. Ow. Where'd all this fire come from? Warped wart? What the heck is warped wart? Stop catching on fire. Me. Yoink. What is this? Apparently I can compost it or turn it to biofuel. And that seems to be about it. Is this vanilla? I've not played Minecraft in a really long time. Ooh, is that a cauldron? Going to wander off and have to make another marker of where my corpse is. I do like how I've got scaffolding for this, and I'm like, I'll just use whatever. I can probably melt this cauldron down into iron. I can melt it down into 7 ingots. Not bad. But that does also mean that there are things in the nether that I can turn into iron. Ow. What is this? If it's a jukebox, I can get more diamonds. What's a speaker block? Never heard of that, probably because it's modded. We'll throw that away. Oh, and it was hiding something. Not a whole lot, but it was hiding something. Ow. Speaker block. Nope, I can melt it down. Or not melt it down, I can use it for smelting. But what is warped wart for? Like in vanilla Minecraft. I can't seem to do anything with it in the mod pack. I do have seem to have lost where I started that big fire. Never mind. It goes in the warped forests. It's just decorative. I mean, it is pretty, so I can see it being just decorative. That being said, goodbye speaker block. I would rather have blackstone. Blackstone is one of my favorite new stones. I mean, it's kind of pretty. I don't know what I would use it for, although the Backrooms could really use a splash of color. But yeah, at some point in the future when I'm not just going to get lost, I'll have to explore the nether further. I got lost earlier looking for stuff I can melt down into iron. And now that I know there's stuff in here that I can melt down into iron, probably worth looking around more. Not to mention I got a sniffer egg. I don't know what the heck I can do with a sniffer. I've only ever seen pictures of them. I don't know what they're for. Maybe you can sniff stuff out in the back rooms for me? Who knows? Yeah, there is an eye in here somewhere. But it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. I don't know if I'm going to find that anytime soon. Would be funny if I just looked up and found it immediately. Well, I do get to end the stream here, though. I wouldn't want to do a pro gamer move while I'm live. Also gotta find something to kill myself with. I mean, perform a pro gamer move. I guess I can repeatedly jump off the scaffolding. That'll probably do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I've gotta go to bed sooner than later. Also, I need to find out where the hell my nether portal is. And if I don't stop streaming soon, I'm probably going to wander off and need to collect my coordinates again. So, if you've been hanging out with me this entire time, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you're watching this sometime in the future and have somehow made it through the entire thing, you have the patience of a saint and are equally appreciated. I am super close to 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube. I think I'm only 13 away. Which, like, you know what they say, that last 13 is the hardest or whatever. I should probably do something to draw more attention to my channel. Unknown user. I wonder if I was followed by somebody and then they deleted their account. Anyway, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell. I'm not actually where I need to be to end this.